Today we got the archive cutscene for Maurice. If you haven't seen it yet, I'll play it for you here. The vibes I'm getting from this cutscene is very mysterious. We see this lady by the name of We see this lady by the name of Saku Nakano, aka the Red Crane. Now if you thought this lady was just a random badass, wait till you hear this. Saku Nakano, also known as the Red Crane, she is a survivor and the last member of the Red Crane clan who wears a red and black kimono. She was a Unamusha who wandered the land and sought to stop the Black Serpent Society. Her sister was taken by Kazan Yamaoka, and now she seeks to kill him and find her sister. There is some suggestion that she was empowered by the entity. Very interesting. Now after hearing about that and watching this cutscene a few times, I thought of something. It's pretty vague what's going on, but why is the Red Crane looking for Maurice in the first place? It's as if that was her only objective, saving Maurice, which apparently is not. As said in her lore, her purpose is to stop the Black Serpent Society. They have connections with the Black Veil, kill the Oni, and find her sister, who apparently the Oni took with him into the fog. As the Red Crane sees Maurice crying for help, this atrocity opens its eye and attempts to ambush the Red Crane. Here's my quick theory on what this could possibly be. Is this our first look of the entity or something extremely close to it? And if that's the case, what are the devs trying to tell us? It says here, the entity is an almighty malevolent being traveling through cosmos and slowly consuming worlds. As we look at this cutscene, that's what it looks like this thing is kind of doing, right? We see black mist, fog, pebbles, bodies, and rocks floating in the area, which I must say looks pretty reminiscent of the Garden of Joy. The most interesting shot in this cutscene was when it showed a shot of a gun and a sword. I found that pretty interesting because that just goes to show you that this thing is very powerful and can consume worlds and people not only from the present day but different time periods. Sounds a lot like the entity or something close, considering we have killers like the Night and the Plague. What I also found pretty interesting that I didn't even catch was that if you look at the description for the Follow Campo Chapel, it says this: now the chapel has been joined by a strange companion, a Carney's caravan pulled by a shadowy horse. It has long traveled through the fog, moving from realm to realm, and now temporarily camps here. Key word, temporarily. The devs knew exactly what they were doing from the start. What makes Maurice so important? For Maurice to be a traveler of the fog for a long time, I think Maurice maybe knows how to stop the entity or has seen something or things that it wasn't supposed to. That can explain why the dredge had Maurice and now this atrocity had Maurice held hostage. Only confusing part is that now that Maurice got saved, why is Maurice still in the dredge? But I'm not sure if that's the reason why Maurice is suffering here in the first place. Anyways, I think what's happening in this cutscene was set up by the Black Serpent Society because they know the Red Crane is after them and that's maybe her personal horse. Like, what if the Red Crane is like the savior of the fog? So she tries to help those in danger of possibly being taken by the entity, the Black Serpent Society, etc., as she's trying to complete her mission. The interesting thing is that though it states that the Red Crane's sister was taken by Kazan Yamaoka, aka the Oni, into a strange fog, yet here's Oni but no sister. What happened to the Red Crane's sister? Hear me out. What if the Black Serpent Society purposely put Maurice there so the Red Crane can get consumed by this thing in trying to save Maurice? That would make sense because then the Black Serpent Society wouldn't have to worry about any potential threat because now the Red Crane is stuck in the fog. It would be insane if the Red Crane somehow gets taken anyway, because remember what I stated about Maurice being a realm traveler? What if Maurice accidentally warps itself and the Red Crane into a new realm, where then Maurice would be in that new killer map and the Red Crane will be the new survivor? The worst part, if that's the case, is that now the Red Crane will be stuck there without completing her mission, finding her sister. If that will be a chapter, I think we will get something very close to the Black Serpent Society, considering that that was their target. My other small theory was that the Red Crane could maybe become a possessed killer whom the Black Serpent Society eventually end up possessing, just like how they possessed the Oni, and the Red Crane's power could maybe involve Mount and Maurice. But anyway, those are my far-fetched theories. Not every unplayable character in the archives gotta become a survivor or a killer. Who knows? Love y'all, take care, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace.
To the beat, y'all.
Check it out.
Come on. 1, 2.
1, 2, y'all.
What's your